Oh, hello everybody. Today I wanted to go through this little new modification that we added to our RV, our trailer, and that is this Arvika bike rack. The name is kind of covered there. Let's see. There's another sticker somewhere here that I can find. There we go. It's spelled Arvika, and this is a tongue mounted bike rack. We've been looking for a solution to carry more than two bikes for a little while, and a lot of the solutions are very interesting to say the least. I mean, aside from putting big rhino bars or something like that on the back of the truck, which gets really expensive. I mean, this is not cheap, and we'll talk about pricing in a little bit. Once you start adding, rhino bars plus bike racks and things like that, it starts getting super expensive. So somebody recommended this as an alternative. I did a little bit of research, and man, oh man, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I haven't used it. We've set some bikes on it just for testing it, but the construction of it's really good. It looks really sturdy. It's actually held back here by these brackets. They're kind of like clamp style bracket. They go around the chassis frame. Same on the other side. It's all height adjustable so that you can clear the front cap. So if you look at back here, this is obviously a Grand Design Imagine, so 2021, which has got this little bulge. It's cut here, but you can see how you can actually move this. These points also pivot when you move these screws, or take these screws out or loosen them a little bit. They move, and then from there this goes up all the way. It's very adjustable. The whole thing is very adjustable, very well built. Very good metal used on this. Let me pan out a little bit here. There we go. The gutters are really nice. They're all aluminum gutters. And then the frame itself, once you do if you do two bikes, you can get the regular rack only with two gutters, and it won't need a reinforcement up front. And what that allows you to do is that it has these pins here that you can loosen in order to lower the rack back and forth. And I can actually lower it right now, and not really that much. We'll talk about that. That's kind of like a little downside, but I got it set pretty low, so it should be fine. If it's on its own without the reinforcements up front, you can actually lower it in order to get the bikes in and out easier. Now, when you get it with three, you can get it with 3 or 4 bikes. The third bike being done here, so I got 1, 2, 3 right now, 1, 2, 3 gutters. If you get a fourth one, there will be a mount to go back here, and obviously that requires adjustment of how it's mounted and so forth. But when you get more than 2, then it requires this reinforcement back here, which is really good because it's very reassuring. It's got these 2 bars, so it's got one here and another one here, and these wrap around the tongue jack, and this is all very sturdy, secure. So if you look at it, this is 1 inch like fencing metal, if you will, and then this is all adjustable. So when I loosen that clip up top, that what I was just mentioning a second ago, this in theory should go up and down. In my case, I got the rack low enough that it's not really that high, but if I were to raise it a little bit more, then it would have that functionality kind of there. The other thing that's really cool is that it already has these bike clamps, and these 2 are the back ones, right? One is shorter, the other one's medium for this gutter, and this one's for the further gutter. These 2 are not locked, but this actually has a key lock in it, which is really nice. So you can leave your bikes in there, they're all secure and things like that. Overall, very, very happy with the purchase. It was about $800, I think, $700 and change, almost $800 with tax. Product comes out of Quebec, Canada. Really good purchase so far. I'm pretty happy about it. All the other racks that I looked at were like mounted on tongue jack and sort of like a triangle fashion around the tongue jack. They didn't look sturdy enough. Some of them only hold like 100 pounds. I don't know. I personally, I don't want bikes flying around especially between the trailer and the truck. or behind the trailer, just because these RVs, at least nowadays, the 2024s all have hitches. The old ones didn't, so it's very difficult to get a hitch mounted for a bike rack. So with this one, I'm pretty happy, and it looks really sturdy. It looks really nice. So hopefully bikes won't be moving back there anymore. I think that covers everything. Installation was a little tricky, some trial and error stuff. Had to remove my brackets and kind of work around. I ended up putting them back where they were, but I had to do a little bit of trial and error to get this aligned. The one thing, if I were to have any complaints, is that the instructions are not super detailed. There are some videos online and things like that. There are some videos on YouTube, but they don't tell you, hey, measure from here to here, do X, Y, and Z to make sure that it won't be trial and error, that it will be all, it'll all work when you're done. So, that's one small complaint, but it wasn't that hard to figure it out. So overall, pretty happy. Arvika is the brand. I'm not getting paid for this, obviously. But I thought, they deserve a shout out because they have an outstanding product, in my opinion. I'll let you know, a few trips from now and see how it goes, right? How it holds up. But so far, I'm pretty happy with it. Thank you for watching.